Hey again! Today's lunch is quick skillet vegetarian lasagna. So I'm going to show you how the ingredients you need and how to make it. I've got 1.5 cups of pasta sauce, marinara. My veggies of choice are onions and mushrooms, baby bellas. I've got 2 cloves of garlic chopped up, ready to go. My salt and my pepper, ready to go. I've got some fresh basil. I already kind of picked it apart. And 6 lasagna noodles that I broke into 1 to 2 inch strips. Other things you'll need are your olive oil, and in the fridge I've got my ricotta and my shredded mozzarella, so let's get started. I'm going to heat up my skillet and pour in probably a tablespoon of olive oil. Once that's nice and hot, I will add my onions. Alright, I think the oil is hot enough. So I'm just swirling to coat the pan. And I'm going to put in my garlic and my onions. So that's 2 cloves of garlic. And I did a half an onion, chopped in pretty large pieces. Once the onions start to cook down a little bit, that's when we're going to add our mushrooms. It's been about 3 minutes now. The onions are starting to get a little translucent, so I'm going to go ahead and add my mushrooms. And get them nice and coated with oil, and then let them sit to cook down. Okay, about another 3 minutes has passed, and as you can see, they're cooking down quite nicely. Got a little bit of color on the onions, and the mushrooms have really decreased in size. So I'm going to go ahead and add my salt and some pepper. Stir that around a bit. Now, because I'm not using meat, I'm using a lot of extra veggies because you don't want the noodles to touch the bottom of the pan, otherwise they'll stick. So my veggies form a nice layer between the pan, the skillet, and the noodles. Now to the vegetables, we're going to add our pasta sauce. One and a half cups should be good. If you're going to add extra tomatoes and things like that, 1.5 cups should be good. Because I'm not adding extra tomatoes or canned tomatoes or anything with more juice, I'm using 2 cups. And for a little heat, I'm going to add a tiny bit of crushed pepper flakes, chili flakes, just a little, just for a kick to burn. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my lasagna noodles. I'm going to get a nice layer of noodles covering the sauce, and then we're going to make sure that the sauce is covering the noodles before we cover the pan to cook. Now I'm going to cover the pot and cook for 15 minutes. We'll see you soon. Okay, we have about 30 seconds left of cooking. It smells really good. So what we're going to do at the end of the cooking process is add our cheeses. Today I'm going to use shredded mozzarella and whole milk ricotta. And don't forget we've got our basil to put on. So it looks like we're about ready. Let's open it up and see if our noodles are sufficiently soft. Oh yeah, they look good. And we're going to give them a couple more minutes while the cheese melts too. So this looks perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and put some dollops of ricotta around the skillet. I love cheese, so I'm not going to skimp. You can also add some parm or whatever kind of cheeses you like to add to your lasagna. We've got our shredded mozzarella. while this was cooking, I had some time, so I made a nice little salad too to go along with it. It's a hot day outside, so it's a good day for some fresh veggies. I'll go ahead and sprinkle around some of the basil. All right, I'm gonna cover it up and put it on low. And I'm gonna set my timer for another 3 minutes and we'll check back then. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. I did turn my heat up a tiny bit while it was cooking, just to make sure that the noodles got sufficiently soft. And you can see the cheese has melted. I'm gonna turn off my pot and let's scoop it up and see how it tastes. So one of my favorite things about this recipe is that it only takes 1 skillet, which is easy for cleanup, and it takes like 1/3 of the time as baking lasagna does. So it's super easy. This took a total of about 20 minutes to make. I'm gonna serve up 2 portions, one for my hungry husband. Okay. Okay, ready for the first bite? Let's do this. Gotta make sure I get some noodle in there. Yeah, careful, don't burn yourself. Blow.
Oh, it's so good.
I love the ricotta.
Oh man.
That's super cheesy. The noodles are perfectly cooked. And the vegetables are delicious too. That's hot. I'll put the recipe in the description box below. Feel free to message me if you have any questions, and I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Bye!